sacrifice out of happiness. Inna shani'aka huwa al-abtar. The one who opposes you, the one who is that enemy of you, he is the one disconnected. Because you are not disconnected, I raise you, your name with my name. So you carry that secret, Ya Muhammad. You are the one that I dressed you to be in me, to be responsible for the whole universe in my presence. So you are not disconnected, he is disconnected. So Prophet ﷺ said, every amal you do, if it doesn't begin with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, that amal is disconnected. So that's why people might come and have problems, because we are a human being that we forget. So Shaitan makes us to forget to do what Allah likes. That's why in some school of thought they say that Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is part of Fatiha. Some other school they say no, Fatiha is by itself, not Bismillah ar-Rahman, it's not the beginning. But that doesn't mean that you don't read Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim before the Fatiha. So any amal that does not begin with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is disconnected. So when we do many things around us in our day life, we forget to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And who doesn't say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Shaitan will be mingling, you can say that, sharing and putting his dirtiness into the amal that you are doing. That's why we end up in difficulties. Especially now might be some people who will say, oh, what is this? But this is Islam, is Islam. La haya'a fi din. Prophet ﷺ said there is no shame, shyness in religion. You have to say in Sharia. Many people, I am surprised, see that in the West, they take shower before they sleep, husband and wife. Is that? No. They take shower first. We Muslim, you have to take, if you want to take shower first, there's no problem, but you have to take shower after. Or else you are not clean. Because you were immersed in dunya life. This is dunya pleasure. You were immersed in it, you have to come out of it, so you have to take shower. It is very important to sleep, when you sleep with your wife, very important to begin with A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitan Rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Then a good child will come. If you don't say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, that child become abtar. If there is going to be a child, that child means he will face a lot of problems, because that barakah of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim did not dress him. That's why sometimes you see a child doing this, and some people complain, my child is this, my child is this, my child is this. You have to know that when you doing what you need to do, you have to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you are breastfeeding your child, you have to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you are feeding your child, you have to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Or else he will raised as if you are raising him on the bad manners and the negative reflection that you are receiving from here and there around you. That's why in spiritual terminology, as Grand Sheikh. I heard it many times from him, and it is in Muhammad Busayri Burda, طفل النفس المذمومة. The childish behavior that are مذموم, blameworthy.
Shakespeare.
طفل النفس المذمومة means what you have been raised on of bad characters. So من شب على شيء شاب عليه. Whoever grown on something means when he become old, even his hair are white, means old, still he is going to do what he was being raised on. That's why it's very difficult when you are going to correct yourself in spiritual tasawwuf, or let us leave that word, we can say like Mawlana, what he's saying, Rabbaniyun, when you are stepping in, first step in tariqul istiqama, in the level of Rabbaniyun, you will not get rid of طفل النفس المذمومة, the childish blameworthy character. You cannot get rid of them slowly, quickly. You have to go slowly, and you will not be dressed wilaya, sainthood. I don't think Sheikh Abdul Haq, you heard this before. You are 30 years now with Mawlana Shaykh, or 34 years. How many years? I heard it many times from Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, and from Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, but now Mawlana is not, he's seeing it's worthless to speak with, giving these heavy lectures or heavy high level of, when he was younger he was so enthusiastic to give that kind of knowledge. He was filling us up with this knowledge, but in last 20-30 years I'm not hearing except Mawlana speaking on the ego, is not? Or democracy. Because it is the problem of the time. Ego and حب الرياسة, to the love of to be top. That's why in democracy, as he described it, you bring the worst of people in parliament, they be elected because of money, corruption. They be on the parliament, and then they become to govern you, where there are millions better than them. That is, Mawlana considered it a corruption. Not in the sense that democracy, if it was with, as Farabi wants to create a Madinatul Fadila. It is very famous study on Farabi, one of the previous historians and also spiritual person, tasawwuf. He wants to create Al-Madinatul Fadila, the best and the honored best village or city. They teach it today in every school of thought. They teach that, Al-Madinatul Fadila. We are not living in Madinatul Fadila. They will say, okay, to pick anyone and be president is okay. We are living in the ignorance city, the global ignorant civilization, not the modern civilization or the modern world. There is no such thing. That is the worst that you can imagine of civilization, is this civilization that we are in. and is not going to improve, is going to get worse and worse and worse until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send, as Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in many ahadith about يخرج ولد من أولادي يملأ الأرض قسطا وعدلا كما ملئت ظلما وجورا. One of my grandchildren will come and fill the earth with justice and happiness as it is filled with oppression and corruption. So until that, there is no way to save this world. And now I was speaking with Mawlana before yesterday, after you gave me the Grand Mufti of Egypt, that they are now allowing, he gave a fatwa for a celebration for Mahdi appearance. Allahu Akbar. Big change. The change is not, he gave the fatwa because the hadith of Prophet is there. Not one hadith, hundreds of them about Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam. But to mention it, the mentioning of it, that you can celebrate and wait for his coming, it means prepare yourself with not looking at the differences between Sunnah and Shia, but the appearance of Mahdi, whether it is Sunnah or Shia, it is a fact. So to give an importance and give a fatwa on that, that is what is important. It's great. Scholars, they know that Mahdi is going to come, Antichrist, Anti-Messiah is going to come, Sayyidina Isa is going to come. So that is a fact. But the importance of bringing it now means Awliyaullah, they were preaching it since long time. Now it is coinciding with ulama accepting and saying yes, it is correct by Grand Mufti of Egypt. And I am surprised, Sheikh Tahir Mateen Siddiqui, that you were with me since 1990, debating all the other groups. From that time we were debating. You remember that big book that they put on the Tariqa on Naqshbandi, and they in California, in Berkeley, it was printed. We got many copies. They called Mawlana's group, the Naqshbandi Haqqani, they call it Al-Mahdawiyya. You remember? Say, you remember or no?
Yes, I do.
You remember? And there is one complete chapter on Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, as they call him Al-Tariqa Al-Mahdawiyya. The Sufi order, that is Mahdawiyya, means labeled after Mahdi alayhi salam, because all the preaching of Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, and Mawlana Shaykh Nazim was on that circle, or on this, focusing on this aspect. So they call it Al-Mahdawiyya. 20 years ago they were surprised, what is that? And they spoke about us doing in America work and so on, under calling people for Mahdi. What is that? Even lately they put in many newspapers around in America, when they bring about Naqshbandis, they mention that we are waiting for Mahdi alayhi salam. Now not we, now Grand Mufti of Egypt. Grand Mufti of Egypt means Grand Mufti of Muslim world. Egypt represents the Muslim world, not other countries. The knowledge comes from Azhar, Al-Sharif, we call it Al-Sharif, means as the holy, the honored Azhar. The head of that is saying that yes, it is allowed, means he is confessing that it is true that Mahdi alayhi salam is coming. So what the Shuyukh of Tariqa, of Naqshbandi Tariqa mainly, I never saw any other Tariqa mentioned about Mahdi alayhi salam. The Naqshbandi Tariqa, since Sayyidina Khalid al-Baghdadi 200 years ago, he sent his followers to Damascus, Sayyidina Khalid al-Baghdadi, sorry, to Mecca, because he said to them, Mahdi is coming, go and give him bay'ah. Because he wants the word 200 years ago to come out. Before, Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, said it was not yet on the preserved tablets appearing, because everything appeared on the preserved tablets. So it was not yet appeared when in the time of Sayyidina Khalid al-Baghdadi, appearance of Imam Mahdi is coming appeared on the preserved tablets. That's why he considered that this is a fact and Mahdi might be in Mecca, go and give bay'ah. And reality, when they went there, they've been dressed. Although Mahdi did not appear at that time, they were being dressed from the manifestation of what Allah dressing Mahdi alayhi salam. He dressed them because they went following the order of their shuyukh. So that is a fact important for us to know, that what they say is what is correct. So why we open that subject, Tahir? What was before? For? So you cannot, that's what is important, you cannot get rid of Tufl al-Nafs al-Mazmuma, the bad, the character that you have been raised on. You have to, that's why the Sheikh is important in your life, to polish that slowly. And don't think that you, if it is polished, you become a wali. You are under training, so you are still into defect. You are still like someone handicapped, so they have to go through many surgeries in order to be able to stand up. And when you stand up, that's what I want to come to. Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, that a wali cannot be a wali. He will never be dressed sainthood if he doesn't clean all his lineage to Adam alayhi salam, all of them, his ancestors, grandparents, all the way to Adam alayhi salam. If he is not able to clean them all of them through his lineage, one by one until Adam alayhi salam, and when he cleaned them all through that process, then he will be dressed with first level of a sheikh. So sheikhhood is not that something that it is, wallah, I put a turban and a beard and I become a sheikh. No, you are actor. You are not even an actor, you are an actress. That doesn't mean humiliating the other gender, but means don't, because all of us, we are the level of, in spiritual terminology, there is level of manhood. Even women can be manhood, reaching the level of manhood, sainthood. Even they are women, there is no differences, there is equality. But when you are not reaching that, you are still in a level that it is not yet considered manhood. So all of us, we are womanhood until we reach manhood. Manhood means someone that he has been able to take away all the dresses that not allowed to be in the way of Gnosticism, and reaching a time that he can dress the dresses of manhood. On your passport, your wife, what's her name? For example, Sahib Mahmoud. His wife is Safina. What is her last name on the passport? They carry the name of the husband. It's not?
No.
Still till today, even in America, even in Europe, although she has the choice not to use that, but most of them, they use that, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The child carry the name of the mother or of the father on his passport? Why not on the mother? I'm asking Western civilization, modernity, that they say equality. That why not equality on the passport? First identity. First ID you get, what is your name? What's your son name?
Mohammed Nazim.
Family?
Mustafa.
What is your name?
Shahad Mustafa.
Why?
My dad's.
Following the father name. Allah said in Holy Quran, they are following what is mentioned in Holy Quran. Even the West without knowing. ادعوهم لآبائهم, call them to their fathers. Huh? Because you plant. You are the one who is planting in the fertile soil that Allah created for that seed. The honor of the mothers is they give you a tree ripe with nice food. They are honored. But the seed came from where first?
Man.
So that's why you call them to their parents. They carry your name. How a wali can carry a name of his father if his father is not clean? Huh? So to be a sheikh in tariqah, in tasawwuf, is not so easy as people speaks about Sufism, and they fill books of psychology, they made it tasawwuf. That's it. They learn some Chopra words, Chopra, and charge you $5,000 to attend his seminar for 2 hours. And there are some sheikhs here in California, I don't want to mention names, they have a schedule that you can meet with the sheikh, $5,000. Listen to the sheikh, $2,000. And there is a long queue. You have to wait 6 months in order to get your turn, and you have to pay. If you missed it, you missed it. You have to pay the $5,000. If you go to Hajj and come from Hajj, it doesn't cost you $5,000. Here to sit with a guru, I don't know from where he carried his name, is $5,000. You know who these people? There are many in California. Go search for them, and Arizona and Colorado. It's better than you, Sheikh Abdul Wahab. So the wali has to go and one by one cleaning them. If he doesn't know his source, he's after. He is disconnected. He has to know his lineage. There are 2 lineages. One lineage physical, one lineage spiritual. If both of them are important, so if you don't know your lineage, where is your sheikh, you are after. You are sitting waiting the water in a pipe that is broken. If you are not connected to the right sheikh that it is written on the preserved tablets, who is your sheikh? Mawlana, may Allah bless his soul. May Allah give him long life. We give an example. I challenge anyone to give example. But there are examples. When you are trustworthy person and you are faithful person to your belief, you don't make yourself like Fir'aun, as he said, Ana Rabbukum al-A'la, I am your Lord Most High. You be humble enough to say, I'm nothing. Not to call people to yourself and your people begin to worship you and begin to think that you are so high, and you don't let them to go visit the Sheikh until they have to take permission from you. Who are you to take permission? Doors of the Sheikh is open wide. Anyone can go. No need to ask you we can go or not. I know sheikhs in America and overseas in whole the world, when they take bay'ah with a representative, they tell them don't go, they don't go. That's wrong. You have permission to go to the Grand Sheikh, of course. Mawlana, may Allah give him long life, when he left Cyprus when he was young and went to Istanbul when he was aged in his 20s, early 20s, he went to Istanbul to study chemical engineer, but then he left. He doesn't care for it from that time, maybe 70 years ago. He has two sheikhs teaching him, one Arabic and one Tasawwuf, in Sultan Ahmad Mosque. And one day, after stayed for a long time, he said, Sheikh Al-Asuni, I like to take bay'ah with you. All these students, everyone sitting and listening to the Sheikh, and he is a real Sheikh, not a like we say pretend. He is a Sheikh. He is not a plastic Sheikh. He is a real Sheikh. He is a real fruit. Plastic sheikhs too many. Count how much you like. Every one of us is plastic sheikh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take us from that plasticism. Plasticism. Because everything is ism. So how Tahir will come? Plasticism? May Allah take us from this plasticism, donkeyness, and render us back to fruitful fruit. Amen. So he said, Ya Sayyidi, in front of everyone. And Sheikh Nazim at that time was very well educated, and his parents are very well known, and in Turkey and in Cyprus. He is young. He said, I want to take bay'ah with you. He looked at him in front of hundreds and thousands of students. He said, Ya waladi, I cannot give you bay'ah. Here you come and say, give us bay'ah, it's very cheap. Bring as much as you can, more people, we give them bay'ah. Hubb al-riyasa, they love to be boss. Even you have permission from the sheikh to give bay'ah, don't give. Because Sheikh is looking at you, is watching your heart, and he knows khafaya al-qulub,
hidden aspects.
The hidden
aspects of the heart.
Aspects of the heart. And giving bay'ah, are you proud, or are you arrogant, are you happy? Are you sick calling them to you or to me? It's better not to give, to be sheep, not shepherd. But this comes by training. You cannot leave that. This is from the bad characters. To love to give a bay'ah, a representative, love to give bay'ah, is from the bad characters of the ego. Why? Who is keeping his bay'ah? As soon as you commit a sin, the bay'ah is gone. Don't think that the bay'ah stays until you repent and you ask forgiveness from that one whom you harmed. If he doesn't forgive you, you are lost. That's why Prophet prohibited backbiting or spreading rumors, false rumors. If it is haqq and you got harmed from that person, you can expose him. But in any case, he said to him, I need bay'ah. He looked at him, he said, oh, no, I'm not giving you bay'ah. Ya Sayyidi, please, I like to take bay'ah, I want to take your hand, I want to be your student, I follow. He said, no. In front of hundreds or 1,000 of people sitting there, so everyone is not a wali, everyone begin to think some bad thoughts. So I let him to go, but the heart is broken. This is test from awliyaullah. They not like today. You say someone give bay'ah, okay, I'll give you bay'ah immediately, even without wudu, he can give him bay'ah. Anywhere, it's so cheap. All of us, we hope that our bay'ah is kept with Mawlana Shaykh. They keep, but we break. They don't break. So they immediately glue it back. Allah gave them that power to glue back what is broken. But we break it a lot. From the rumors that they spread against me, by the different groups, I was in Cyprus, and some of the Germans, ladies and men, they like me very much, sincere ones. But there were some 2 ladies or 3 ladies. In the section of the ladies were sitting, and the other ladies were everyone sitting, and Mawlana on a Friday, and going to give the Sohba, they are reciting Tabarak. After Jum'ah they are reciting Surah Al-Mulk, and waiting for Mawlana to give this lecture. And I am sitting in the mihrab after finish the prayer as Imam Mawlana put me in. I'm finished and we went out. One lady said to me, I like to come and speak with you. She is Arab, but she lives in Germany. She knows German. She said, you know what's happening today? I said, no. She said, there were 2 ladies sitting up, and Mawlana wanted to begin, and they were saying, oh, look, Shaykh Hisham, he doesn't give bay'ah except for $100. The bay'ah value is $100. You pay $100, he give you bay'ah. It's cheap, huh?
They raise the price.
Rumors, backbiting, the Prophet prohibited. So she finished them. She gave them back what they need. In any case, such things, like these people listening to the Sheikh, and he said to Mawlana, I'm not giving you bay'ah. He went. It's a test. Broken heart. Came next day. Some people, they will not come. The Sheikh humiliated us, they don't come. They don't know if the Sheikh's humiliated. We didn't yet begin to speak what is written on Naqshbandi here. If the Shaykh is humiliating you, it's tarfi'u darajat, raising up your levels. Not the plastic Shaykh, you have to be careful. The plastic Shaykh, if he humiliating you, he is committing a sin, breaking your heart. But if a real Shaykh humiliating you, is fixing you. Don't have bad thoughts about doubts about the Shaykh. Next day he came, he didn't have doubts, so he checked him. And he said in front of this student, Nazim Afandi, not Sheikh Nazim yet, young, Nazim Afandi, your name is not written with me to be one of my followers or disciples or taking from me. Your name is with Sheikh Abdullah, my brother Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani in Damascus, Sultan al-Awliya. Go there, you take bay'ah from him. See, Awliya Allah, they sent their student, they know the hierarchy. Not both of them the same Sheikh, they are at the same Sheikh, with the same Sheikh. No, there is levels. Although it doesn't mean anything levels, because you have to be humble, but you have to be respectful. Go to Damascus. Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani is your Sheikh. I cannot cross the border. It was World War II. The war. Explosions everywhere, bombarding everywhere. French and English are fighting in Syria. He has to come to Homs, stay 1 year. He entered in seclusion by himself. Waited for 1 year. He was studying different fiqh books with teachers there in Masjid Sayyidina Khalid ibn al-Walid. He was the servant of Masjid Khalid ibn al-Walid. He gave him a room beside the maqam, and he was praying all his prayers there and listening to the teaching of Sheikh Mahmoud Uyun al-Soud, one of the very most important high scholar in Syria at that time. He stayed with him 1 year. Then the war is less, the French took over. He went to Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, and he didn't know where is Grand Sheikh even. So he arrived to Damascus, doesn't know where he has to go. They drop him in Hayul Midan, in an area called District of Midan. It's surprising. Why they didn't drop him from the car in Marji? Marji is the main place for taxi, for cars. Why they dropped him in far away from Marji, like 2 hours walking? They dropped him there. And it was war. No one on the streets. And someone saw him wearing jubba, and like Mawlana used to have very long stick like Sayyidina Musa. Very beautiful, handsome person. One time they approached him from Hollywood. They told him, and no one knows that. They told him that we give you, in Damascus happened, we give you to act. They are doing a movie on Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, to act as Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. Long time ago, Hollywood offered him. He refused. So, in any case, he reached. Someone saw him, and he said, "What you are doing here, Sheikh? Come inside." He took him inside, and he gave him food. He ate and so on. And he said, "How can I help you?" He said, I am looking for a sheikh called Sheikh Abdullah Dastan. Oh, he's my neighbor. That is his house. So he went there next day and want to knock the door. Grand Sheikh opened. He said, we are waiting for you. He sent you to me. Come in. And we leave it here. We continue tomorrow. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الفاتحة. Tariqah is not easy. Many things in your way might block you. You have to overcome. Some people, when someone tells them no bay'ah here for you, he goes astray. Say, why Sheikh didn't give me bay'ah, is better than me? No, I go find another Sheikh. Hey, go find another Sheikh. Ya Allah. Go and rest. If you like to rest, انت خذ الكتاب.